Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Sagittarius. Let's see what's happening with you guys this week. Sag wants to come out. There you are. Sagittarius. Could be Aries or Leo or even a Scorpio. Even someone just in that energy. So we'll see where it goes here. Ooh, we have the Queen of Fire too. King and Queen of Fire. Whew. Wow. Yeah, look at that. Seven of Fire. This is someone feeling confident. One of these people is very powerful. Maybe both. Very powerful energy. The unicorn is powerful. This is someone taking a leap. This is also someone who's not afraid to stand. Neither one of these people are generally afraid to stand up for themselves. But this is a very powerful energy, a very powerful couple. Yeah, Eight of Earth. This is building, working together. I see some Ace of Swords. Some sort of truth. Yeah, this is two people want to build. There's a truth here. There's a powerful couple here. Ooh, there's your energy, Sag. Planning, preparing, hoping for the best here. Yeah. Wow. Someone here is definitely confident. I feel this is two people who I feel often attracted to each other. It's a very powerful connection. But it's about putting an effort in building. Two people who build here. This is also Ace of Swords coming up with ideas. There's a moment of truth and enlightenment. Yeah, these two people are very creative. They're often idea people too. Like to plan, prepare, hope for the best. Definitely I do see pride. Two people who take pride in their what it is that they're creating here. Yeah, there's a need for acknowledgement here. There's acknowledgement. Yeah, it's a couple people I feel. There's going to be some kind of acknowledgement about. This could be a work situation. Literally, it could. Two people who work together. See, building. Very creative energy. Perfecting craft, skills. But there's going to be some sort of victory, win or lose here. These are two people who go for things that they want. So I'm loving this. This is beautiful for you, Sag. Let's have a look at the King of Fire. Yeah, so I do see this is often opportunity, people getting together. This could be working in a team setting, but there's some sort of gathering or get together or good news. Yeah, tell me about the Queen of Fire. The Queen of Fire is coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. So this is someone a little more practical. This is someone here who I feel is someone who has definitely a person who I feel is focused a lot on financial success. They know what they want. It's a person who likes to plan and prepare. So now this could be another person too. Somebody preparing, hosting some sort of get together or gathering. Often the Queen of Pentacles is the hostess with the mostess. But with the Queen of Fire, that is an energy of someone who's using their creative energy to someone who keeps their life very balanced too. But it's also someone who's very much focused on their financial success. Yeah. Tell me about the Seven of Fire. Why is this here? Yeah, we got someone here, should I or shouldn't I? Someone here is a little procrastination, often an inner struggle. Yeah, let's see, tossing ideas back and forth. Trying to come to some kind of solution, but this is someone who might procrastinate a little. Or someone comparing one situation to another. Yeah, and now we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is someone here looking at a situation. It's about laying the foundation. This is someone here just kind of focused on other things. This is someone just doing their own thing, focused on their money, trying to keep their life balanced. This is someone who likes to keep themselves balanced, which is, or we got someone comparing one person to the other. Yeah, there's an energy of three. To me, it looks like someone comparing. Yeah. Well, one thing about these two people, both of them are often very focused. This is someone who focuses on what it is they want, often doing their own thing, very creative. Someone who often chooses their own path. They do things their own way. Queen of Pentacles is like that too, but this is someone who focuses a lot on their finances. I feel it's either this masculine trying to decide here, maybe comparing one to the other. Yeah, I think both of them are successful to a degree. Definitely, though. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Earth often, no, I mean, it's not like they couldn't get along. It has to do with work and building. See, it all has to do with work, putting in effort, building, using creative energy. Yeah, we have the sun coming out. Someone here could have a new job. Yeah. Somebody very creative. So we have some Leo energy. Tell me about the Ace of Air. So it has to do with win or lose. See, the King and Queen of Wands are the two people who often, they're sometimes even risk takers, right? But they also are very ambitious. They focus on something till they get it done, till they get what they want out of a situation. Where the Queen of Pentacles is often a lot more patient. These other two people are more social. Often have a lot of friends. Yeah, if the Queen of Fire by any chance and the Queen of Pentacles is one person, and I do possibly see that, we have one person who's very powerful. One of these is likely more powerful than the other, but I feel someone here, I think this King of Fire is comparing one to the other. Yeah, it's all about starting something, laying the foundation. This is someone here sort of looking at a situation, sort of planning, preparing, kind of hoping for the best. But yeah, should I or shouldn't I, or comparing. You know, there's an energy of new here. Somebody could have a new job, but it's also starting something new. Yeah, we have an Empress here. Yeah, we have an Empress. Somebody who is very powerful. This is someone who often can take their power back from someone as well, very easily, because they stand up for themselves. Somebody who makes an excellent partner, because they also will stand up for their partner. Yeah, there's definitely an energy of new. But this Queen of Wands is someone who's... The Empress is often someone who keeps their options open. They let people know they're open, and then they hand over the reins. The other person has to take the lead. This is someone not afraid to take in the lead. They take the lead, and then they make the other person has to basically finish it off. It's handing over the reins. So this is someone definitely open. Yeah, I do see ideas too. Somebody having a little aha moment, a little enlightenment. So it has to do with win or lose. Someone here, and these are two people who often are like that. You know, what have I got to lose, right? Might as well go for it. Queen of Pentacles is a little different. Let's have a look at the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, see, this is a cooperation, compromise, compatibility, the things two people have in common, but it's about acknowledging. It's an energy of acknowledging it. Someone with skills, what someone brings to the table. So someone here definitely has skills, but it's all about going down this path. See, two people who build each other up. See, the Queen of Wands is someone who, it's about inspiring. It's about somebody who inspires other people. The Queen of Wands is the Queen of Inspiration. Often will inspire other people. And sometimes, these are two people who often can be seen as controlling. But what they are is they're two people who take control of situations to get something done. So very interesting. But I wouldn't be surprised there's someone comparing one to the other or collaborating with somebody here. Tell me about the sun. Yeah, we have manifesting new. This is an energy of, it's communication, but it's someone manifesting new. Some of you are manifesting a job. This is also creative energy. See, creating opportunity. Someone here is going to take the lead and create opportunity. They have someone here with a lot of skills. They're very capable. They work hard. They know what they want. They know how to stay in control. See, it's always the King and Queen of Fire, or always two people who look like they're always trying to control things. It's not about control. Okay? It's not about control. It's about getting something done. It's about planning, preparing, and being successful. See, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who can provide. See, this is someone looking at what someone provides, what they bring to the table. Queen of Pentacles is a provider. They may be looking for a provider, but yet they do provide for themselves. I feel like it's just a Queen of Fire in the Empress energy. Somebody who knows what they need to do. They know what needs to be done. This is someone who has a lot of ideas. Yeah. Win or lose. Yeah, this is someone who's determined to win, though. They're very much in control, but I feel they're handing over the reins to the masculine. They may have been the one to start a situation, to lay the foundation, to get it going. Now they're waiting for the other person to do their part, to show putting in effort. Wow, yeah, it takes two people to build. Let's have a look at the Six of Fire. Yeah, look what's coming out. So there it is. It's all about strength and confidence. Yeah, so it has to do with the Hierophant here as well. It's about being on the same page. This is kindness, compassion. The Empress is always kind and compassionate. It generally tries very hard to be. But this is about structure, lifestyle, the way someone conducts themselves. See, this is an Empress. This is someone handing over the reins to the other person to now take the lead. They started it, now it's your turn to finish it. Yeah, so it's about being on the same page. I see schedules, routines. Someone here who's very determined. They're very strong. They're very confident. They know how to focus. I feel like we got a Queen of Fire here who's really ambitious. Yeah, so I don't know if there's some sort of an agreement. Like, I feel this could be working in a team setting, a work situation, but it's all about getting the job done, whether it's a work or a relationship. Tell me about the Magician. This is an energy of two people very much aware. Okay, I feel like two people are very much aware of what's going on here because you're manifesting this situation. Yeah, it's all about building. Putting in effort. Yeah. These are two people who are generally never very lazy, I'll tell you that. They're very focused, very full of energy. But the King and Queen, they are very much the same, but a little different. The King of Fire is often, it depends on who's Sagittarius here. It could be either or. Sag will often take a step back or put on the brakes a little bit, to look to see if they're making the right choice. Often someone who generally will wait for things to calm down. But yeah, but I feel we have someone here trusting their intuition. They already know the answers they're seeking. Yeah, this is someone who already knows. Yeah, it has to do with someone's lifestyle, the way they conduct themselves. See, it has to do with harmony and balance between two people. If someone's comparing one to the other, the Queen of Pentacles is different. They're very much the same in a lot of ways, but the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's takes things a little slower, often acts a little aloof, like they're not too interested, and often needs time. This is someone who will often procrastinate a little bit, or just weigh the pros and the cons, the good outweighing the bad. Yeah. Tell me more. This is somebody possibly popular. They have people around. But there's some sort of good news here. Yeah, there's some sort of change. See, it's all about some sort of change coming. Someone moving in another direction here. It's often a new chapter. Three of Cups. Yeah, we have someone who's been waiting for some people or waiting for some kind of news. But also the King of Wands is the person who likes to focus forward. It's an energy of expansion. This could be someone keeping people waiting because they're kind of comparing one situation to another. But someone here is definitely going, aha. One thing about the Queen of Wands isn't someone who'll sit around and wait too long, where the Queen of Pentacles is more patient. But I feel like it's just someone with the Empress energy. Yeah, I feel like it's just two people because it's harmony here. But someone's waiting for news. There's good news. Now this could be someone waiting for someone to create an opportunity for two people to come together. Because often that Queen of Pentacles energy is someone who hosts something. Yeah, hostess with the mostess. Someone trying to be practical and sensible of going down this path, see? But it's also someone who's looking to see what someone brings to the table. You want to get together? Do you want to do something? And it's waiting for someone to follow through. And that's what I feel. We have this waiting to follow through. Yeah. Tell me more about the Empress energy. Is this someone just open? Like I say, they're handing over the reins. They've taken the lead. Now they're handing the reins over. Yeah, long-term stability. So it's all about stability, partnering up, getting together. I wouldn't be surprised if this is just a work situation for some, but this is all about long-term stability and someone coming up with ideas, often very creative ideas. This is someone who often, hands over the reins even in a creative idea. Here's my idea, now run with it. That kind of energy. But we have an energy of partnering up or some sort of place. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. This is all about partnership, long-term stability, financial security. This could be someone who's a business owner. See, creative business. So often the Empress is always open to new ideas. This is showing it, being open to new ideas. And it could be where this person takes this idea and runs with it too. Yeah, we got spark and desire, though. Yeah, there's definitely an energy of desire to manifest. And it's definitely the Ace of Wands is an energy of creative ideas. Someone who's very passionate about what they believe. But if it is someone comparing someone to the other, nothing compares. Nothing compares. Nope. All depends on preferences. Someone here is picky, they're particular, they do have preferences. Yeah, I'm seeing creative ideas, somebody working hard, even a creative business. This is someone who's open to ideas, or they take the idea and run with it. Yeah, this is someone who looks out for themselves. They look out for number one. Definitely an energy of independence, someone who's independent. Very independent. This is definitely not someone who will be controlled by anyone else. Anyone who tries to control this person, they basically just take their power back. But this is someone handing over the reins, and they're waiting. And they're only going to, the Empress too, the Queen of Wands, only waits for so long. The Queen of Pentacles will focus on work. This is someone who's a bit more of a homebody kind of person. Yeah, they like to keep their self-balance. They like to plan and prepare ahead. So this is someone who will often wait a little bit longer. Not always, but they do. Yeah, nothing compares. See, it's all about interest, what someone's interested in, whether they're invested in this. So this is energy of patience. See, someone here is more patient than someone else. The Empress will be patient for so long, and then they start to lose interest. See, someone losing interest. Now we have someone new coming in. So if you're that King of Wands, it's time to light a fire under it and get moving if this is your person of interest. They have skills, they're capable, they're creative, they want to go down this path. This is someone who, see, the Queen of Pentacles likes to have a partner. They likes to share and work together in a team. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, they like to do stuff with people too. They like to, come up with ideas, creative ideas, and just kind of create something from it with another person. Both of these people like partnerships. Someone to do things with, to spend time with, even if it's in the workplace. One thing about the Queen of Wands would be a little more independent. Someone who works independently, they often inspire other people. So if you're that masculine energy and you're looking at these two people, comparing one to the other, it all has to do with, again, the attraction, the spark, the attraction. One thing about the Queen of Fire will stand up for themselves. And they will stand up to those around them, their friends and family, but also inspire people to succeed. Because it's about someone sharing their goals, the things they've achieved, hoping other people will basically take those ideas from their achievements and use them. That's the Queen of Inspiration. And the King of Inspiration can be the same way. The King of Wands can be that way too. But this is often someone who kind of focuses on a particular idea and kind of looks out there and looks for the expansion It's often, the King of Wands is definitely more patient than the Queen of Wands. Yeah, but it's a person, when they want something, they go for it. See, it's all about looking for the one, someone who's been waiting, going through a lot of expansion, focusing on the things they desire, waiting for the right person a lot of times too, whether it's a relationship or work. But there it is, showing investment by making a commitment. Some of you have contracts and negotiations. Okay. The Empress knows their worth and value, but this is somebody about to receive. So this has to do with a contract, a negotiation, or somebody actually getting a commitment. It's all about planning, preparing, and hoping for the best. I do see possible prenup, some sort of an agreement, because the Six of Wands doesn't always go the distance. It is generally movement forward, but it's often someone who plans for the best and prepares for the worst. I see plan A and plan B. That energy often comes from the Queen of Pentacles too. Interesting. Yeah, I think what we have is a feminine energy has these qualities, but if you are a masculine, you're comparing one to the other. One of these doesn't compare, and a lot of it's just the physical attraction, the spark, and that desire. See, someone's manifesting what they desire by laying the foundation and making a commitment. It's a person feeling confident. See, someone feeling confident, but yet there's self-control, someone who's tamed to the beast. Yeah, the Empress is someone who definitely does that too. This is someone who's tamed that beast within themselves. They don't control. They've let go of control, but they aren't afraid of starting something, and then they hand the reins over to the other person. But they are good at controlling. In fact, the Queen of Wands, King of Wands is definitely energy of people who run businesses, often CEOs of companies, because they're very good at directing people. Okay. They're often very hands-on. They're not afraid of hard work, but they will tell people what to do and keep things moving. But this, I do feel, is relationship energy for a lot of people here. See, planning, preparing, hoping for the best, but definitely possible prenup if this is about to lead towards marriage. Yeah, or a commitment. But I'm seeing harmony. It's about being fair. One thing about the Queen of Wands too, and I do believe the King of Wands has that, justice. Two people who don't like injustices, they like things to be fair. So, yeah, some pretty powerful, this is a very powerful energy. Like I say, there's a powerful couple here. The Unicorn is very powerful. It's someone who's not afraid of taking a leap of faith. And it's often people who are activists. A lot of people have that energy, activism, right? Taking action, making things happen. But it's a very powerful energy. Love the Unicorn. Yeah, this is someone who attracts what they desire to them by being open. See, high vibrational, attracting what they desire. Someone who attracts high vibrational, positive people. We got desire between two people. It's just up to the Empress. The Empress is trying to take the lead to make it happen, but like I said, they're handing over the reins. Somebody here wants to get together with someone. I see privacy. A lot of privacy. Tell me more about the high... That's often the Queen of Pentacles has that little bit of energy of private. Someone who often keeps things to themselves. Yeah. Look at that. Someone already knows the answers they're seeking here. So we have an energy of seeing the bigger picture. Has to do with long-term stability, happy home life. But it's someone putting themselves out there and putting all the cups on the table. Yeah, this is this is someone just attracting what they desire by putting them, saying, I'm open, I'm available. And then just focusing on work or just waiting, being patient and waiting. This is someone who keeps themselves busy while they're waiting. This is not somebody who wastes their time. They keep their life very balanced. They've always, somebody who's always got something going on. Yeah, pretty interesting. But it's all about, I feel, some sort of an agreement or even a prenup. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Someone here is feeling very confident too. I like that. Yeah, this is an energy of two people. See, this is two people, very confident people. Tell me more about the King of Wands. See, there's a reason to celebrate. I wouldn't be surprised if someone's thinking of getting engaged or committing. Let's have a look at the King of Fire. This is often someone who's popular in the social circle. Yeah, it shows the King of Fire here. Just confirming. This person could be popular. Definitely. Someone waiting for the right person. Yeah. See, it's about taking things to the next level. Someone at a crossroads. It could be someone who has choices between two. Trying to make choices. Just waiting for the right person, right opportunity to come along. But it is about expansion. See, this is a situation going to come to fruition. It's going to come to fruition. It could be just a first date, somebody laying the foundation, but it's the energy of hope that it's a situation that'll go the distance. Yeah. Committing, going the distance, taking it to the next level. Tell me more about the Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here? Why is this here? I should grab another deck. That way I'll see if duplicate cards come out. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Yeah, lifestyle habits, the way someone conducts themselves around friends and family. Some sort of commitment, but it's an energy of friends who are like family, faith and loyalty. Definitely there's an energy of loyalty here. But some sort of an agreement between people. See, collaborating. Yeah, someone's going to make some sort of commitment here. I hope they're not doing it publicly. Because I see someone would rather get someone alone here. Yeah, let's have a look at the Hierophant. The Hierophant. Yeah, see, it's all about commitment. It's all about committing to a situation that's coming to fruition. It's a win or lose situation. See, somebody here, if they don't make a commitment, often the Empress lets themselves open to new. So we got someone who needs to hurry up and commit, at least to the path, to spend time with someone, agreement to do stuff together, spend time together. I'm going to tell you, the King and Queen of Wands can be very powerful. Yeah, sometimes there's a bit of a power struggle, but we have an Empress here. So this particular Queen of Wands is somebody who has let go of the need to control. They just get things going. They're basically a self-starter. Yeah. Oops. This is someone waiting for someone to make a commitment. If not, they're open to someone else. Yeah, they won't wait. This is someone who won't wait forever. They'll focus on work while they're waiting. Like I say, they can be patient. This is someone who's got the Empress energy. So they'll wait for a little while, but not forever. And that's what I feel. Someone who's starting to feel, no, the ship has sailed. Maybe it's too late. When it comes to this kind of energy in Empress, it's never too late to reach out and communicate to someone. Because I am seeing an energy of someone going, what have I got to lose, right? Well, I'll tell you, what will be lost is this beautiful opportunity. Yeah, Three of Wands. Yeah, see somebody here focusing on their home, their financial foundation, a little bit of a homebody. This person could be a bit of an introvert, extrovert. When I see that. Yeah. Interesting read though, Sag. Wow, this is different than last week. If I remember correctly, yours are up and down sometimes. Just like this, up and down, on and off. You never know where it's going to go. Especially if the Wheel of Fortune shows up. Yeah, like I say, this could go the distance. Absolutely. Two people connecting, putting all their cups on the table. Often the Queen of Pentacles likes to be friends first. Once somebody's becoming the Empress, these energies come out. The Queen of Pentacles, friends first. Yeah, we'll just connect as friends. We'll do some stuff together, see if we connect, if we get along. And that doesn't even matter if it's a relationship or if it's a work situation. But it's all about the foundation, building the foundation on solid ground. Yeah. Yeah, see, Queen of Pentacles, somebody who plans and prepares ahead. See, if this person doesn't come in, they're often open. So this could be somebody who wants a prenup, or like I say, you know, it could be a verbal agreement. Let's just you know, go down this path and kind of see what happens here. But the Queen of Pentacles is someone who focuses a lot on, it could be somebody with a strong financial foundation. They may want a prenup or just some sort of an agreement, because it's someone who likes to feel safe. They like to know that if it's long term, if someone has their back or not, because this is the ultimate partner energy. Somebody who wants a partner. They want someone to, it's a couple that work together, play together. Is energy is what this person likes. And it doesn't mean it has to be a King of Pentacles either. It's just has to do with someone's traditions, lifestyle. Yeah, I definitely feel there'll be structural changes, lifestyle changes needed here. This is someone already preparing ahead for that. This is someone who plans and prepares way ahead. Yeah, often financially for a rainy day. But it's definitely someone who, and see the Eight of Swords just tried to come out, which tells me this is someone who doesn't want whatever happened before to happen again. So it's a person who's definitely very grounded. They may just have, I mean, you could have a Queen of Pentacles who acts like a Queen of Wands, or you can have a Queen of Wands who acts more like the Queen of Pentacles once you've got Empress energy. It's what somebody projects, what they put out there. See, somebody often who, when they put themselves out there in public, they may be one or the other. Often publicly, anyone who is in that Queen of Pentacles is a little aloof, and often even comes across like they're not interested, or they are already married. And often it's someone who's so focused on maybe just talking to people around them, or they got things going on in their head they don't even see that someone's interested in them. Yeah, pretty interesting energy. But yeah, this is someone who wants a partner. They want someone to do stuff with. They want to build. They want to build a legacy, maybe even a business with someone. I think we got two people with some skills here. Yeah, coming together. Yeah, planning, preparing, hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst. It's either plan A or B, or it's a prenup. Some sort of an agreement or an arrangement of some sort here. Wow. Heavy read. This is actually positive. I mean, it's all about the King and Queen of Pentacles and inspiration. It's about long-term stability. Okay. I do see two people exploring things, doing things, but doing it together. See, this is often a journey. Somebody on the journey they've been on, focusing on their success. Very ambitious. But it's someone handing the reins over to someone else. Your turn. Yeah. Oh, we got a King of Cups. Got someone so in their feels here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. See, it's all about working, putting in effort. Someone who's putting themselves out there, ready to manifest what they desire. Someone who's been keeping it all in, keeping it to themselves. But this is someone who's gone within. See, when somebody goes within, before they start something, they already know what they want. They want to build. Into me I see. This is what they see. Gorgeous. So there you go, the masculine in their feels here. It's all about offering up the cup. Very masculine energy. Someone who takes pride in the things they do. But it's also someone being a little humble. Someone's pride might be getting in the way. Often you get an energy of a masculine where if you have a feminine who's more successful, the pride gets in the way a bit. This is an energy of this King and Queen, or this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Combine those two energies, and with the Empress, what you have is someone who doesn't concern themselves with that too much, as long as this is somebody who's a partner. Yeah, they want someone to do things with. They want somebody who wants to be successful. This is somebody who can definitely help someone to be. This is not somebody who has a lot of ego, because the Empress releases ego. Yeah, this is not somebody with that energy. Just a practical person. Yeah. King of Cups, somebody coming in humble. Yeah, but so full of love and emotion. There's a lot of feeling here. See, it's about building and putting in that effort. This person's gone within. They've been keeping this all in. It's time to put it out there. Take care. Bye for now.